Hey, what's up guys? Mr. Freecoiner coming back to you again today. I hope everybody's doing well. Hope you're having a great weekend and you're as excited as I am about some of the stuff that's going on. Definitely the news betrays the fact that, you know, the price isn't doing much, because if you only looked at the news, my gosh, you'd think XRP is $100 already. So much stuff going on. It's just really mind-boggling. I do want to say, of course, that I am not a financial analyst. I'm simply sharing my thoughts and opinions here, of course. So please only take it as that, guys. Anyway, as we see here, the volume is definitely up. Looking at 318 million and exchange trade volume, so that's pretty nice. The payment volume is up as well, 112. It was just 109 really about 30 minutes ago. So I find that very interesting. Lots going on. The price has been reflecting this increase of volume, which was actually surging on Bitstamp, and CoinsPH. And the thought here is that XRapid is what is actually doing this. Now, if we go ahead and move on around, let's look at this. Well, the price, as we can see right here, is roughly about 31 cents. It's been doing, price has been up a bit. So same here, 31 cents. And, you know, pretty much the market is not doing too bad. I don't know what happened here. Oh, I just updated my my driver, so I lost all my little graphics over here. So yeah, XRP is in the green, surprisingly, unlike a lot of the other coins. So that's, like I said, that's definitely good news. All right, so let's go ahead and move on. Looks like Bitthumb, or I always say Bitthumb, it's Bitthumb, was hacked again for, well, yeah, 13 million in EOS, and then they also took 20 million XRP. Man, that had to definitely hurt. But it sounds like the good thing about it was that this was all the firm's money, or their funds, basically, if I can spit that out, and none of their customers' funds got stolen. So as we see here, W1 was saying Bitthumb is being hacked at its EOS cold storage level. Okay, I didn't think that was the case. Over 3 million EOS has been transferred out. Detail to be reported, confirmed by security firm who's auditing for Bitthumb. Geez. The attack was at first feared to have struck the cryptocurrencies exchange cold wallet. However, it was later confirmed that it was only an online hot wallet that had been hacked, as Wan stated. This is the second time in less than a year that Bitthumb has fallen prey to the same trap. That just is a weird name. Bitthumb, maybe Bitthumb, I don't know. Anyway, and this is the second time Bitthumb saw a major hack. Last time it's hacked with a loss over 30 million. Okay, LOL. And after the first hack, it was still able to get that fiat license from Korea. And what the F? Okay, so yeah, big hack, sucks a lot. But like I said, I think it was their funds that got hacked. So hopefully none of the people who were, who had their coins on there lost anything. So moving on. Okay, Economist, Bitcoin and crypto bear market is over. Plus Ripple and XRP, Ethereum, Tron. So this particular article is calling for the Bitcoin bear market, hey, as it says, to be over. So I don't know. I mean, maybe we are looking in the face of a near bull run. Hopefully, I mean, we're definitely overdue for one. So yeah, I mean, it's good to see that some of this sentiment is changing. Definitely better than the FUD that we have been seeing. So it kind of seems like these type of articles rather have been more numerous than what we had been seeing. So as this guy Alex Kruger is saying, the crypto bear market has been over for 3 months now. Interesting. BTC breaking above 4,200 will mark the end of the bear trend that started in January 2018. Going to miss this big fellow. Yeah, I won't. This is not a call, not a matter of aging well or not. A break above 4,200 technically ends the bear trend that started January 2018. Facts don't care about opinions. If strong selling resumes later on, that would represent a different trend. So, yeah, I mean, I personally think we are, of course, headed for a bull run. It's just, hey, when is it going to start? Nobody can say that. Nobody really knows. It looks like with everything that's been happening and kind of going on, looks like it may happen at some point soon, but again, who knows? All right, so let's see. Yeah, Bitstamp, Bitso, Ripple, XRP volume spike. Will prices follow suit? Yeah, so again, we have been seeing the spike in volume for XRP, which is absolutely great. But again, will the prices follow suit, as the article is saying here? It would be great to see some 40 cent, 50 cent and higher prices as we move forward. But of course, we all know that those are not selling areas for us. We're holding out for the big payout. So again, it would just kind of change the sentiment in the market. I'm sure if it did happen, man, there'd be a ton of FUD coming out. It's just to me kind of weird that we're sitting here and I don't know, all this stuff is happening. It just is very strange. I mean, I've said many times that the price is being held down, but at the same time, it's like, how long do you do that, right? How long is it really necessary? Okay, so just moving on, because I want to kind of get into some other stuff. Actually, so this one, new Chrome extension makes XRP payments much easier for Gmail users. Okay, so I actually installed this particular extension in my Chrome browser, okay, on my computer, and actually it works really, really well. I like it. I'm not using it, of course. I think I'd only use it if I wanted to, just kind of send something to someone as a test, or just to kind of show the functionality of it. But yeah, I wouldn't keep anything in there. I don't really. I'd rather keep my coins on a trusted exchange. At least there's some type of recourse. Like most of these exchanges are insured, so if they get hacked or they lose funds, then we know that a lot of times we're going to be able to recover those funds, I'll say. Okay, so, but yeah, you might want to try this out. At the very least, it'll help you kind of learn how to just do some of the more technical things that are related to crypto. So, like I said, at the very least, it would be good in that point. All right, so World Bank praises Ripple and XRP-based XRapid, says technology could transform cross-border payments. Yeah, when you get the World Bank praising Ripple XRP, that can only be a very, very good thing. That really kind of shows that something is changing in the air here. So we could see the result of that very soon. Again, the sentiment seems to be changing. That's, I think, is just awesome. We could be looking at something happening now. I'm not making any predictions. I'm just speaking simply related to the possibility of something changing here for the better. So we'll see. Remains to be seen. We'll just have to be patient and wait. Check it out. Another thing too that I wanted to take a look at it. This is not so much yeah, there we go. So the SEC has decided to delay the Bitcoin ETF from Van Eck and Bitwise. I mean, still kind of remains to be seen how that's going to affect the market. It doesn't seem like it has really affected it too badly. I'm sure, in other words, I mean, it hadn't made the market drop. I'm sure that if it did go through, or if they, at some point, whenever they decide to go and vote on it, and if it does happen to get approved, it seems to me that the market could start seeing an upswing, maybe the bulls. Now, I can't necessarily say how this will have what type of effect, rather, it will have on XRP. I mean, who knows? This could be something that they're holding off for some reason, because it actually got pushed out. I think it was to May. Yeah. So the SEC has also extended its decision on the Van Eck CBOE Bitcoin ETF under the same conditions. The SEC has extended its initial 45-day review period to 90 days. The new deadline for considering the ETF falls on May 21st. So, sometime in May, we could be, we could be looking at another delay. I mean, for all I know. So, who knows? We can just sit back and watch, and again, wait and be patient. Okay, so now that's all the news that I have for you. Just to give kind of a little update on the whole health thing. Do want to just say this, okay? One thing that I have found just over time here, as myself, when I work out, I have a very bad habit of really going too far, going too heavy and things like that. In the past, I hadn't really been a stickler for taking supplements and whatnot, because I don't know, I always wanted to do it like kind of naturally. But I have found now, the thing that I take, well, there are a couple things that I take, and what I've found is that these things really help, because when you're working out, especially again if you're working out hard, you need that extra, you just need that extra that food is not necessarily gonna give you immediately. It'll kind of, it's almost kind of a time release, right? Now, the only things that I take are crealkaline, and I also take something called Tongat Ali, if I can say it correctly. Tongat Ali. All right, and it's in powder form. Now, one thing that I refuse to absolutely, do is I will not take any testosterone replacements. Okay, because what I have learned is that anytime you start taking something that is causing your body to not do what it's supposed to do, such as create testosterone, it can cause the cells that actually do that to start to atrophy. Okay, especially if if you're doing it for a long period of time. Now, yeah, initially, or the results that you get from taking something like just a T replacement, as they call it, it does give you that boost. You see a immediate effect. Normally, I think so. Like I said, I haven't done it. More so than taking something that will cause you to do it yourself. Now, what I learned, okay, I'm just saying all that to say this. What I learned was that Tongat Ali causes something in your body, especially for men, causes your Leydig cells to actually start to produce more testosterone. Okay, from wherever you are. I think if you're younger, it may not have much of an effect, But as you get older, such as myself being where I am, as men age, our testosterone production starts to slow down. It's just one of those natural things that happens. What Tongat does, of course, as I mentioned, it causes your body to start producing it again in higher levels. Okay, and I can tell you it definitely does work because a side effect, as we all know, of higher testosterone levels is your libido. All right, so I'm not going to go too far into that, but suffice it to say, it does increase. Something just to think about. Now, before you go on Amazon, this is where I got it. Before you go on there, just understand there are a couple things you need to make sure that you get. So there is a ratio of, that it basically works on. What you need to look for is 200, and you'll see the little colon, and 1 to 1. So it's 200 to 1 ratio. Okay, that is I think that one is like the most potent that you can buy. It may get even more so, but that is what I have, and it absolutely does work. I do have to warn you, if you get the powder form, if you do not get the pills, taking that powder in water, and I don't take it in anything else because I don't want to diminish the effects, but taking that powder in water, it is absolutely horrible. It just is the worst taste that you can imagine, right? So it's really, really bitter because it is a root, and it's a dark color. But like I said, I can tell you it helps quite a lot. Now you do have to cycle. You have to cycle on and off. You can take it up to twice a day. It has a little scooper in there, so take one of those maybe up to twice a day. It does, I think that even if you don't work out, it does have an effect on just your body. If you're increasing the amount of meat that you eat, as I've already said that I did, and you take this and you're really kind of reducing the amount of carbs that you're taking in, I believe that even without working out, you're going to see a difference. Okay, so those of you who may not have time to work out very much, or you don't want to work out at all, just something to kind of think about, research it. Don't take my word for it, just research it for yourself. That's what I did. I found out about this years ago, and I can tell you, like I said, it definitely does work. Of course, just trying to get to a point where I feel comfortable with showing you before and after. So, we'll see. Hopefully, within the next few days, I'll be able to do that. And again, just kind of mix things up, and just see how I can make things different and more entertaining for you guys. So, guys, this has been Mr. Free Coiner. I hope this has been informative and you come back and see me. If you have not already done so, make sure you hit that subscribe button and smash that like button. It definitely does help out a lot. And hit that post notification button so you know immediately when I post it again. Well, as immediate as YouTube does it. But that being said, guys, thank you for joining me. Take care of yourselves, and God bless.